Hey everyone, this is BDevine. I hope that this finds you happy and well. We're going to get some messages today about the full moon in Taurus, okay? And let's see what Spirit has to say. Taurus is the ruler of the throat and the thyroid glands, and also is connected with Venus. And Venus likes to have beautiful things, of course, but also there is a need for you to appreciate yourself, where you've come from, okay? Focusing on where you're going. Your dreams need a practical plan. They don't need a plan of action where you're doubting yourself and you're constantly going back over things. It's time to be like the bull, the Taurus energy, and stand firm, stand your ground. I have a feeling that some of you are going through a lot of different things with your family or the dynamics at the moment. And there just needs to be an adjustment for you in how or where you stand in all of this. Maybe you're letting somebody walk all over you a bit, or maybe you're trying to break an old habit. Whatever it is, you have to remember that Spirit is always with you. So let's get some messages first from the Moonology Oracle. And it says, be bold and make the first move. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? If you can figure that out already in your head, and you've got nothing to worry about. Come up with a plan and move forward boldly. You matter. You have to remember that. With this being a supermoon, our emotions are running high. You might have been breaking into tears, or you might have a third eye, kind of a pressure type of a sensation, or headaches because of the energy of this. This is the last supermoon, so it's building into a climatic change. And we're also getting the energy of believing in the impossible. So maybe you've had some situations lately that it's been difficult to see the good. You know, it's been difficult to see how something can change. And it's all a focus right now. So many people are focused on lots of negative things. And they're focused on fighting, and they're focused on having to be right. They're focused on things that are driving them away from where they really need to be. And that is in this calm but strong and powerful energy for yourself, right? This particular moon is forcing you, and moons always do force us to look deeper, but it also forces us to look at ourselves, our reactions, patterns that we have, things that we continue to do. And one of the things that you might be doing is not saying how you really feel when it comes to a certain family member. Even if you need to write it down and say it out loud to the universe as a way of release, do it. And if you feel like you can't say because it's going to cause an argument, you also need to allow your spiritual light team to create an easy pathway for the conversation to happen, if that's what's needed. We have the Seven of Chalices, which reminds us of the many options that we have as we're moving forward. But it also asks you to look at how many times you might change your mind or get yourself preoccupied with overthinking things, right? One of your best friends can be your mind. In fact, it's the way that we free ourselves from everything. So use your imagination and your thinking powers for your benefit, instead of trying to come up with ways out of situations. You have to come up with things in your mind that give you a positive light, letting go, releasing, trusting, relaxing. You know, you're more powerful than this, okay? You are the energy of the indigo, which means that, you may have had quite a rough childhood or something happening to you that was unusual or unheard of. You might have funny birthmarks, or you might have been born with some kind of disadvantage in your life. All of these things you gifted to yourself because you wanted to pass all of these tests. You wanted to get it all done all at once so that you didn't have to come back and repeat. You're an old soul, okay? You're not being punished for things that are happening. You're here to rise past all of your hindrances and be the inspiration that you are to others, and ascend as well. As we're ascending, okay, and we're lifting, and we're growing, and we're shifting, and we're changing, and we're looking at things differently, you can't keep doing the same old things and expect a different result. But you also got to understand that as you're growing and changing and lifting and shifting and moving and opening, you can be sensitive to things, even more so. So you need to take care of yourself first. You need to understand when you're feeling something, it doesn't mean something's going wrong. It might mean that you finally released something as well. There are plenty of people and spiritual people or whatever who will constantly try to get you to focus on your ex or some other drama in your life, and we're going to get them back, and we're going to do this, and you should be doing this, and here's a spell. That is not going to happen here, because I am never going to lead you backwards in your life, only to look at it for healing purposes, not to try to get revenge or create some kind of weird potion, spell, or whatever. You need to really make sure that you are paying attention to what is going in your mind, what you're watching, how it makes you feel. If you're getting irritated about something, maybe it's not for you, right? Some people really thrive on drama. If they don't have a drama going on, they don't know what to do, okay? It doesn't need to be your circus. Make sure that you're just being really gentle at the moment. In fact, gentle all of the time in your life. You have so much to share. Look, let other people's karma be their karma. It doesn't need to be yours. How you react is yours. You can lift yourself to greater heights. And I can tell you right now that the more you lift, okay, the more that people are in that lower energy field won't like it, but you have to lift anyway, because it's where you really want to be. By being a leader instead of a worker, right? Always working towards something. Take the leadership. Take the initiative to step out of this old paradigm and step into a new one. This full moon is going to cause you to look at how you're repeating patterns and what things are new for you. And if you're open to the advice from the universe, okay, the most important thing you're going to feel is a deep sense of comfort, a deep sense of love, a deep sense of acceptance, okay? And use those energies to ascend. Use those energies to be in that place where you really want to be. If someone is distracting you with their BS and their negativity and their hurtfulness and their hatefulness, you have a choice whether you're keeping that person around for more abuse or you're letting it go because you see the importance of yourself, regardless of what happens. It's time for each light leader to put themselves in that leadership position and move forward, because this is what you came to do. You didn't come as a nobody. Each one of you are a big somebody. The more that you embrace that as your reality, the more you're going to see miracles and manifestations take place. Know that you're loved beyond measure. Sending each one of you so many blessings. Bye for now.